far today, only because I've got a small handful of time, and you know how it is when you are a busy teacher, a mum, a wife, all of the things, that it is hard sometimes to find a minute or two spare where you can actually just get your thoughts down. I am in the process of recording a couple of new episodes for you all, as per some discussions actually with a few friends of mine who are teachers as to things that they wanted to hear about and learn a bit more about, and for me to just revise and touch back over. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But please, if you let me know, head on over to Instagram. That's where I'm most active. If you can, feel free to DM me there if there is anything that you wish for me to be talking about on the podcast, because sometimes it is really hard. I mean, yes, I can talk a lot, but there are topics that I'm like, do you really want me to talk to you about that, or are you happy just to do things for yourself? So it's all up to you. If you head on over to Instagram, DM me there and let me know if there is anything in particular that you want to hear about. But my little update for you all today. I just wanted to jump on and say I am creating some products, so simple digital-based products, but to support you. I know what it's like as a teacher. I know what it's like to be a teacher going through burnout and wanting to quit every day you turn up to your job. I have hated my job before, and that's a very strong word. I have regretted certain positions that I have taken, and I have taken a sick day when I really just could not be, there's no other way to put it, but effed to go to work that day because I couldn't face the day. So I get it. I have moved past that point. I've done lots of work around all of that to get myself to the place that I am now. And the stuff that I'm sharing with all of you is the stuff that I have learnt over my years of going through that actual process. So being the burnt out teacher to becoming the more confident, strong human and teacher that I am today, and someone who absolutely loves and thrives in the jobs that they are doing. So my products are going to be something that I aim will support you if you are feeling like how I was feeling. If you are feeling like you have no other option and you have to be turning up every day, if you are feeling like the world is against you and all of the kids in your class are just hard work, if you are feeling all of the feelings, this is going to be for you. This is designed to support you. It's not designed to make your job any harder. It's not designed to make your life any harder. It is to support you. It is going to give you tools and strategies for you to then progress forward and help you, guide you in the right direction, I would be hoping. There are things that I used personally to support me, and things that I have now learnt over going through my burnt out process to go, I needed to hear that back then, because then that would have helped me to be where I am today faster, basically. Yes, it is going to require you to do a little bit of insider work. You are going to have to look within yourself. You're going to have to do some self-reflection. There is no question about that. So yes, you do have to do some inner work, but you will be so much better for it. And it's not going to cost you the world, because I'm not here to make money. I am here, though, to obviously cover some of the time spent with my kids, of course, that they're missing out on, just so I can get this done, because I want you guys to have that. But literally, cost of a price of expensive coffee, I have to say. And you can get yourself some extra support. And it's not one and done. It is not just, here, buy this, download this, do the work, and see you bye. No. It is there for me to engage more with you, to link you to other people feeling the same way, to make that connection between you and me and how we can go through your recovery. Oh, it sounds like it could be a little song. You and me, and we will go through your recovery. Wow, I'm not someone to write jingles, but there you go. There's your little snap for today. This is what happens when I go like off script, rogue Mel. So yes, it's going to be there to support you. That is my aim. My aim is that from this, you can then decide what your next steps are going to be. Decide what you need to do for yourself. I am not here to say, quit your job. No. I got to that point. I know, I've been there. This is me saying to you, let's find a way to make your job something that you enjoy going to every day. And maybe you're at a point in your life. I was talking with a teacher the other day. She had worked in the same school for over 15 years and just knew that she was getting to that point where she's like, I think I'm done. But all it was, I think I'm done with this school and this environment, and I need a change and a new challenge. So it was time to move on, have a bit of time, because obviously at that stage, like you have your long service, all those wonderful things, took the time off to recalibrate and reset and then go, okay, now moving forward, I need to leave that school where I have been so comfortable and confident and maybe give myself a new challenge. And yeah, talking to your girl right here who has changed schools in, let's just say I've changed schools a lot, not by intention in some cases, because obviously I've talked to you about that before. If you go back to other episodes, I'll tell you, like, my husband took a job, we had to move, all of the things. But there were times when I took opportunities and it really broadened my horizons as to where I could go next. It was literally me going, I am stuck in a school in an environment that I'm not coping with, but then took on a 1 day a week position to get out and about and into another school and do something different. And it just broke up the week, and it was just perfect. It was just the balance that I needed at that time. And there might be opportunities that you have right in front of you that are sitting there and you're going, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? I don't know if the timing's right. The universe is going to give you signs until it basically slaps you in the face with, you've got to do this. So what I'm designing and what I'm trying to do is, again, support you in your journey, wherever you may be. Yes, it's going to be in reference to burnout, but who is not feeling that at the moment? So this really applies to anyone, but it's going to be to do with burnout recovery, to do with supporting you, how we're going to move forward, what our next steps are going to be. It's nearly the end of the financial year, so it is the time for all of the businesses to move forward. So let's move forward as teachers. We are halfway through. We are going to be very soon on the downhill slope. If you know, you know. You get through term 1, then you get into term 2. By the time you get to term 3 sort of happens, and then term 4, it's gone. So this is the time of the year when people are thinking about transfers. People are thinking about next year, because this is when departments are doing those processes, ready for them to be offered in term 3, taken up in term 4, and started in term 1. So yeah, we've got to talk about it. If you're teaching high school kids and grade 6s, they're in that time of transition. They've already started doing their transition activities ready for grade 7 next year, or for whatever grade it might be. Because term 1 is done. We're into term 2, which means we're starting to think about term 1 of 2027. So this is where we're at. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm doing it when I'm doing it, and all of those things explained. So although you may not have got the episode you were thinking that you were going to get today, you are getting the lead up to what is coming. And I want you to get excited for it, because I'm so excited for it. I've been working on this for a very long time, because again, it is very challenging to find those pockets of time between doing my actual job and trying to do that the best I possibly can, and being a mum and trying to do that the best I possibly can, and still being a wife who plays sport and does lots of things outside of work. Trying to find those pockets of time are very challenging, but we prioritize blah, 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 where we can to get this stuff done, because I want you to be able to have it, to be able to move forward, to be able to make progress, all of that. So yeah, I was actually having a conversation with our son the other day. Our kids are actually having their birthday in June. They are winter babies. I got to select their birthday because being that they were twins, we were a high-risk pregnancy. They did not want to turn themselves to be ready to come out anytime soon. So yes, we chose their birthday. We chose it on the long weekend because it was convenient for everyone, because everyone could come home. And now to them, it's great because they think they get a long weekend every birthday. So fantastic win for them. It's also close to my brother's birthday, so it makes family celebrations really short, sharp, easy. We can do a whole bunch of things in just one weekend. So it's amazing. But sitting there talking to my beautiful son, who has great insight on life, like, yes, he has a lot of things: ASD, ADHD, dyslexia, dysgraphia, but he is the most sweetest boy you could ever meet when he's regulated. And I've probably said that before. Like, I love my daughter too. Yes, I'll talk about her another time, but it's about my son. And someone was actually talking to him saying, oh, so when don't you do things? Because you seem to be really busy. And he's just like, Tuesdays? Tuesdays are pretty free. And I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, yeah, he's actually right. We literally have something on every other day. There is something on in our lives. And if we have a free weekend, it is like, oh, what do we do? What do we do here? We don't have that. From like the months of, I'm trying to think back, it's like from March to September, our weekends are very rare to have anything available to book stuff in, because we have sport, we have commitments, like it runs the whole year. And then we basically have a couple of weekends in September, and then in October, nippers starts and weekends are gone again. But I love spending the time at the beach, so that's okay. But this is the thing, like even my kids can recognize that they are busy. We are all busy, but we are trying to make the most of it every minute that we have. And again, I'm going to link it back to what I'm doing is I am preparing you to have access to something that will help you plan your time, because I've needed that. And if I need it, there might be someone else who needs it. I'm also going to be going down the path of, not that I think that I need a diagnosis, but I might take you on the journey with me of me also getting a diagnosis. Obviously it's hereditary, lots of things that our kids have. I do like to say that I think the ADHD really comes from my husband and the ASD side is more than likely me, because there are things that I do. And I know that in teenage girls, it could look like depression, anxiety, panic attacks. And I had all of those things. So it's now leaning me towards thinking maybe I should go down that path, just so that I know for myself and for how my brain works. But I have tried lots of ADHD planning techniques and things like that, and I'm actually finding that they are working. So I will be sharing about that in the next coming weeks as well, about how that's going for me, how that's going to look for the future. Yeah. But although, as I said, I know this is a bit of a rant episode, and I hope that you don't hear me moving too much in my puffer jacket, because I am recording in my car in a pocket of time before I actually run in to attend a PL. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base and let you know the exciting things that are coming. Please stay in touch with me. Email me. I may be really slack at replying to emails, so Instagram is better. If you talk to me on there, I will interact with you. And I'm always here for you. And I put a story on every day on Instagram, except for weekends, because that is our family time. But every other day I'm on there and I'm engaging. And please like, share, comment, whatever you need to do, because I am here to support you with all the things that I've learned, because I want all of us to be the most amazing educators that we can be, because we are producing the next generation of little humans that are going to run our country. So let's do our jobs the best that we possibly can. So know that, my loves, you are appreciated, you are loved, you are doing an absolutely smashing job at the moment. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have an amazing week ahead. There will be more episodes coming, obviously, where I will talk to you more. But please, if you have some ideas of things that I have not yet talked about, or you want me to go deeper into, please let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, DM me, whatever it is you need to do. And I will talk to you again soon. Goodbye, my loves.